Right, Ledgers, welcome to Bitcoin for Ledgers. Well, it's a recording, some way. So, going to cover, it's a bit weird. I'm pretending it's live, but it's a recording. Another one, but still makes no difference. So, before we begin, I just want to say thanks to our partners and sponsors, PrimeXBT, for making this happen. You can check them out, primexbt.com and at primexbt on Twitter. So if you like what I shared, then use the link in the description, and then you go inside your account area and type in promo code TraderSZ, and you can get up to $7,000 on your deposit bonus. So they continue sponsoring as long as you use the link. It's as simple as that. So if you like it, check it out. It helps us support the streams. Also, nothing in this video constitutes financial advice. Seek the help of a financial professional. Okay, let's get stuck straight in. Now, looking at Bitcoin, our last trade went nice to plan. I did say if you want to leave some portion running to hit these extended targets, happy days. I had a small portion and it's done. It's finding support here now. Now, bigger picture, we did discuss, if we clean this up, I do believe we go lower, okay? Is a topping on ES possibly, but I don't think it goes in a straight line. I don't think it'll do one of these ones. I think a lot of people can get trapped here. I think what they'll do is, or what I feel like, that these are going to get left in. I think we do something like this, and then get smashed up. At least towards here, we'll see what happens. Now, what I think, what the market does are two separate things. So we'll go over the trigger plans. So what do we do? Is the question. Let's quickly switch over to the monthly, see what the monthly is showing us. Okay, last month closed bullish. Okay, we're bearish. A lot can happen with it now and then. Okay, so all my bearish case is still intact. And like I said, I'm playing level to level. If it goes, it goes. I'll hold a position. If not, I'll get back in. So if I was in the position, well, I'm not in the position now, what do I do? So the same levels we've got is June high to June low, June mid-range. Then we've got the midpoint of that. I've also marked out the midpoint of that. Same, so on and so forth. Okay, let's go down to the weekly. Where are we? So sorry, because I'm away, data's a bit shit here, but it'll do. We can get rid of that now. Just sometimes holding the cloud and stuff, you know what I mean? So we're holding that level now. It's a retest here. If I was to clean the chart up, technically it is a retest of SR. We cannot deny this. Okay. Let you load. I do apologize for the slow loading, but deal with it. So what we've got here is, well, it's a bit more of a retest, but question is this a deviation? So if it's a deviation, okay, just like here, once it gets back above, it pops up, okay. I'd say we target around about this zone here. Looks nice, okay, around towards this trend line, okay, maybe a bit earlier. There's some targets within here I like, which I'm going to go over, but maybe these lows first, okay, target 1, target 2. After that, who knows, is it going to go back low? I think it takes out these lows after that. Okay, so let's get into the trigger plans. So what I would say is below, clean break below here, I'm bearish, and we're most likely going to target towards here, take out these lows, and then here. And then while we're holding this, I still think we target, this is a weekly open from a couple of weeks ago, but it's still a natural SR level here. And then probably the midpoint of this, which is 22,965. I'm going for around the 2280s as main target, and then after that we'll see. Why do I say that? Is because we get this consolidation here, often from experience and journaling, I've found. So apologies, it's a bit slow. Okay. I think we take out. Jesus Christ, this is fucking stupid. We'll deal with it. I think we're gonna have to cut back down on the chart flipping. But here, these highs here, they often get taken there. Okay, I'm looking for that's around the 22820 area. So trigger plan. What do we have to work with? Let's simplify it down. Monday's range. That's as simplified as we can get. So I'm going to mark that out. Range high. So let's do that in a different color. I'll give it a bit of girth. We'll do that in blue. Monday's high. Monday's low. Right? Okay. We've got that now. Zooming in now. It's clear. So scenario 1 is, I mean, if it's going to take out Monday's rate the stops, but if it's going to go too low below this, then it's not good. And then reclaim, Okay, invalidation, continue to clean break below. Target 1, target 2, that's within the Monday's range. I personally think, I don't think we'll come to that. I mean, if it's going to come all the way back down, most likely it's gonna get fucking nuked. I think it's going to do something like this, okay? And what I'll be looking for is a Monday breakout play. Breakout, that's my long, target area, and target area there. After that, it's okay, okay? Down here, I like this. So let me go back actually. I like this. Shift it. There. I love my level there. Why am I not drawing in like a fucking idiot? Let me draw that in. There we go. I like that. So, drawing our trend line again. Actually, I might as well draw it properly since it's going to be in our chart for a while. There. I'm keep it straightforward. Like, I don't like waffling around. Some people say these are quite quick. Yes, they are. And I get to the point, don't I? And that's why you're still listening in, aren't you? So, there. This time should hold. Long. Target. Done. More or less. There. And there. Okay. After that, we'll see what happens. Okay. You might want to take majority off and maybe leave a portion to run. I don't know. Nobody knows. But I personally think, depending on what ES does as well, that if we do something like this, okay, what I'll be looking for, in fact, is some move like, if it does that, however high it goes, it doesn't matter how high it goes, okay, and then come back down, let's trigger plan, and I'll wipe these out them, okay, I'll get out the remainder of your lungs, and there's a trigger, cut it towards here, and we'll see what happens. And that technically, if you think about it, okay, if I was to remove everything, what does that look like? Range bound environment still, doesn't it? Still range bound environment. Okay, simple as that. And that is it. Now for the downside play, if it does break below here, then we have clear targets in mind. We're gonna probably go for these lows here. So what I would do is if it makes a clean break and hold below, okay, that's my short. Target 1, target 2. Okay, and there's my trigger. And that's it. I'm not dealing with nothing else. Done. Handled. FUSD, I was a bit early on this, but I think I fiddled around with it too much. I was traveling and this, that, the other, but no excuses. I did take one lesson here, but I made it back quick, swiftly. And our show worked out beautifully. If you look at my Twitter feed, our Telegram, I mean, don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I'm going to blow my own trumpet right now. And that was a good short. So, having said that, what do we do? I look at the higher time frame. I mean, we don't really need much of a higher time frame. This more or less should cover it. I'm just pissed up a fucking thing so slow. It's a bit with the language. What we've got here is the monthly levels, okay? So here comes in around about August high, and that is July high, okay? So we've taken that out. That's that kilo there. So above here, I think we push towards the 1784, okay? If it deviates and then gets back below, and then I'm going for towards here. That's my intention of how to play it. Let's go to the lower time frame now, and I'm going to keep it very, very simple. Sometimes you can really simplify these things. Okay, it doesn't have to be complicated. We can make it complicated if you like, but it shows a lot about you. You just want hormone, then aren't you? If you make things complicated, I have no other word than to call you a hormone or a woman. No, I'll take that. No. Yeah, fuck you. I'll call you a woman for what? Get that. See that there? No disrespect to any woman. There. So now what reclaims. There. Get back below it. I'm out. Okay. Then get back below. Trigger for the short. I'll smack it back down towards here. Target 1 and target 2. And you're done. After that, well, we'll see what happens after that, maybe here. But let's just keep it within this leg here for now. And that is all I'm looking for. Zoom in on the lower time frame. I did show that I did get long earlier. Must have some break even. But again, let's play the same thing again here. Monday's range. And what you could do is time it with Bitcoin, can't you? Okay. So what we got here is we're above with Monday's high, which is nice. I think it's probably a bit stronger right now. Okay, I got a feeling like probably Asia or something. And here. Now, what's capping the downside, I must say, is this level here, Sunday's low. Okay, regardless, nobody gives a fuck. I think it's all. I think it's already here right now. I would. I mean, if as it stands, I'd say in violation here, as that's the swing low. But I think that's a fine trigger there. To be honest with you, first area. I mean, this is the congestion zone that I'm targeting. So I did call it. So if you're not following my Twitter feed, then you're missing out, aren't you? Moving towards here, and then maybe consolidate, and then you can either get back in there or whatever the case may be, play towards there, and then after that we'll see what happens. Okay, and that is it. Now to the downside, I would say. What's our target? Let's mark. We're gonna have an objective, right? So let's mark out the objective. There's gonna be two objectives. One is gonna be that there, okay, and the other is gonna be this low here. I'm looking to short. If it follows the plan, okay, I'm looking for the short like this, okay. So if it does that, I'll smack that short there. Like I said, trigger, continue to break above, target, 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 T, T, T. Okay. However, remove all of that here. If it just nukes from here, I mean, I'm not expecting a nuke from here, but if I am wrong on the idea, then what we're going to do is play with Bitcoin Monday's low breakout. Okay. Hold below. And that's short trigger, target, target. If it goes lower, it goes lower. Start targeting towards here and lower, but this is within this range, within this leg so far. And that is it for FUSD. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, let's go. So the next one is ES. And the reason why I look at ES now is obviously I look at ES a lot for my trades. However, ES is a key support now. We cannot deny that. ES. Now, if I remove all the drawings right now, I still think it goes lower. And my short did work out nicely, but I don't think it's going to go on a straight line. There's going to be rallies, etc., etc. Okay, so if I look at key support level here, June was my key level, okay, but that's within the range. This is the next one. So if you look at this, support, support, resistance, resistance, look at that, deviation, support. It's around here. So as long as this level holds, okay, I believe we make a leg up towards here, which is Monday's high. And then I don't know after that, maybe here, maybe even here. I mean, ideally, I would love something like this. If it was to do this, this would be a dream. If it was to do something like this, okay, this would be my ideal scenario. I'm going to show the fuck out of that. If Bitcoin sets up towards here, remember that that's then creating a range here. Ultimately, if it gets below here, as a separate trade idea, and target towards here, and then towards here, okay? As a separate range, trigger, target, target. So let's zoom in now on the lower time frame, bring in the Monday's range. Oopsie daisy, wrong ES chart, where are you? Oops, hide that, shouldn't have shown you that. What we've got here is Monday's low, Monday's high, same levels, okay? So if you want to wait for confirmation, well, you just see my where I'm in. Okay, it's a bit wide stuff, but I just keep myself on a safety net, really. Where I trade, I always scale and scale out way before. But what you could do is something like this. Wait for the deviation to happen. If you want to enter conservative, otherwise you don't want parameters. Continue clean break below here. Aggressive, but break and hold below, above. I'm more or less monitoring for ES purposes towards here. 4180s looks the bottom of this really, and then possibly the gap fill towards Monday's high and June mid range for 2021, and that would be my confluence. Okay, done, and that is it. If it nukes below, then I'm gonna have to update. I'll do charts, but I need to see a clean trigger plan. Like I said, the cleanest one for me would be the way I've explained it on this one. Oh, where the fuck did you go? Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. This is going to be a quick one. But yes, use the link in the description if you like these streams. Prime XBT, you want that kind of stuff. They're decent, okay? Try them out, they're decent. I use them. Here. So, okay, is that the same level? Yeah, there we go, blood. There we go. I'm not sure I figured that out, but you know, it's the same as our level anyway. So, I mean, say if it does this, a shortcut, you don't get in. But here, you got that trade there, always ready for you. Deviation, trigger, target. You're done. Target 1, target 2. And at that point, if it does do that, it's bets off for crypto as well. So more or less, if you think about it, it's that key support. It's got to go now. Bitcoin's that key support. Ethereum's key support, all lining up. But we've got clear invalidations to cut, flip short, and make it back. Hope you enjoyed that stream recording. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm nearly at 50k, so I would appreciate that. Share the video and use the link. Bye bye.